Hello gamers, welcome back. The world of Dragon's Dogma 2 is full of fiends and monsters, but there's nothing better than dying side by side with a friend. So today I give you Legolas, Master Archer, the Prince of Mirkwood. Now, let's get into the details. For the height, based on the book, there's no clear indication how high exactly Legolas is, so we put on 183, that is slightly shorter than Aragorn. Torso length 60, and muscle strength is all the way to 100. He is an archer, he should be able to pull a very big bow. On the head, we're reducing head width to -20, head depth -60, face height to -100. This is so that we can give him a slightly bigger forehead, neck length at 0, and thickness at -60. For upper body, I maintained his fair feature for elf, but this is personal preference. And on lower body, I reduced the waist width overall and made his legs slightly longer. For posture, movement style is 100, elbow angle 10, knee angle 10, and posture at 20. Now here comes the main part, the face configuration. For the base head, we're using number 8. For skin, we're using type 11. We're looking for a fair skin. Skin color is 4, 4 or 5 both works. It depends on which one you prefer. Wrinkles is all the way down to the 0, of course. Skin sheen is 9. For the brow, height at -100, spacing at 80. He has fairly big space between his brows. Brow depth at 10 and outer depth at -60. Brow angle at 80 and bending at 20. He has straight brows in the center, but on the other side there is a quite obvious bending. For the eyes, height at -30, width 65, depth -20, size 51, angle -20, and on the squint, left eye is 100 and right eye is 85. This is again because on this base head, his left eye is slightly bigger. For the nose, Legolas doesn't have a very big nose. It's overall shorter and with lower bridge, so that's what we are looking for. Nose length is 15, bridge height is -45, bump overall at 10 and upper lower both at 20, nostril size at 20, nostril height at -30, and width at -18. On this base head, his left nostril is slightly bigger and higher than his right nostril, which is funny when I look at picture of Orlando Bloom. He also has a similar nose. Tip depth is 20, angle is 25, and sharpness at 10. For ears, we obviously want to give him an elven ear. I didn't change the size, but tips is at 100, and the rest setting is your preference. On the cheek, thickness overall is -10, and neck fat I reduced down all the way to the lowest. Cheek height at 30, width at 30, and depth at -20. For the mouth, height -30, width 30, he has a slightly wider mouth, but with very thin lips. Protrusion at -50, corners at -10, and thickness at 10, lower lip position at 10. For the jaw, definition at 100, we want to give him a very clear jawline on his lower face, so width at -60, position -40, protrusion at -45. Chin height at -60, width -50, and protrusion at -20. And chin sharpness is at 80. For hairstyles, we're using 44, but both 44 and 45 works. It depends on which one you prefer. Legolas has bright blonde hair, so we're using 179 on both root and tips. Root tip blend doesn't matter because they are the same color, sheen position 50 and sheen at 50. For eyebrows, we're using shape number 10, and color 151, so that it's slightly darker but still blonde, and thickness at 70. He doesn't have any facial hair, so leave it default. The same as body hair, leave at default. For the makeups, on the eye we're using type 1, and he has blue eyes, darker blue, so we are using 292 and 296. Give it a little bit darker tone on the edge, and this leave at 285. Sclera color is the default, 107. Iris size reduced a little bit to -10, and pupil size is at 10. For eyelashes, we're using type 1, false color at 1. Root dip blend is 40, length is 50, and density at 50. For eyeshadows, we're using number 3. We want to give him a little bit darker and pinkier tone around the eyes, so we're using 15 as a color. Intensity at 20, coverage 100, opacity at 15, so that it's not that obvious. Metallic at 10, and sheen at 50. For eyeliner, we're using number 4. It's a very subtle eyeliner, but if you're building a Legolas from The Hobbit, you will need a very strong eyeliner. Eyeliner color is 2, coverage 40, opacity 70, metallic 39, and sheen at 0. For freckles, we're using the default. He has no freckles. On the cheeks, we're also using makeup. This is so that we can cover some flaws on this skin type. We're using number 2, and color is 40. This is a more natural color compared to his skin. Opacity at 70, metallic 0, and sheen at 0. For the lips, we're using the default. There's no lips makeup for him. And finally on the teeth, it's also at default. He has all his teeth and they're all very white. I didn't put on any tattoos or scars on Legolas. He should have a fair body with no markings, but of course it is your choice to put any tattoos and scars on him. Now that's all the settings. Let's give it a little bit lighting. Now there you have it. This is my version of Legolas, the Master Archer, the Prince of Mirkwood. Let me know in the commentary below if you think he's better for a Rising or a Pawn. Now I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and consider subscribing for more content gaming. This is Xin. Thanks for watching and see you next time.